Good morning. Today is March 1st, 2021, and I'm starting this YouTube channel because I want to hold myself accountable. Uh, Recently, I've been watching a lot of John Fish videos, a lot of Nathaniel Drew, a lot of people on YouTube who are starting their self-growth journey, who are reading books, just doing things to improve themselves. Currently, I'm in this boat where I've been trying to start, and if you're anything like me, it's just one of those things. You watch these videos and you're motivated. People like David Goggins, Wim Hof, and in the moment you're like, yeah, that's gonna be me. I'm gonna start this, and you find yourself sitting in the same boat, just maybe doing it for a week, 2 weeks, a month even, and then you lose sight of it. It just kind of fades away. It's this novelty because it's new, because it's fresh, that you want to dive in, and then after a while it kind of wears off and it becomes this monotonous thing, this just kind of thing you do. And if anything, that's what they should be, like habits. I know there's a lot of things I've looked into, just keystone habits that I've wanted to implement. One of those things, the only one that I've managed to 100% keep up right now, is working out consistently. I go at least 3 times a week. I was going every day of the week. As you can tell, I'm in scrubs. I'm a dental assisting student, and it's, sometimes I don't even have time. I have homework. I was working earlier this year around January. The first 2 weeks of January, I was working, and I just, like, the semester started and I hadn't quit because I believed I could juggle it, and it set me behind. And so I had to quit my job, and kind of essentially it's led me down this path of, I want to get my stuff together. I want to get everything together, wrap it up in a nice little box, and just start becoming who I want to become. Yesterday, I went to the beach, and I actually visited the campus that I had been attending before I came back to the community college here. And it just brought back a lot of memories. That's another story for another time, but it kind of helped remind me, I want to be in this environment of growth, of learning, of becoming who I want to become. And who that is, I don't exactly know right now, but I know some of the habits I want to have, some of the non-negotiables, some of the habits I want my future self to have. All this, it's about building who you want to be tomorrow. So yesterday I kind of decided, this is the last straw, this is it. I really want to grow. I really want to become a person I can be proud of. A person, first and foremost and most importantly, that I myself can be comfortable with being. We live in our flesh every day. We are ourselves. There's nobody else who's us. And if I'm watching these videos, of course, it's great that people like John Fish and a lot of other YouTubers are out here doing their thing, but that's not me. That's they're doing what they're doing, and I think the other day I saw how they started, and one of them under John Fish's videos was creating, and they say, there's creators and then there's consumers, and that goes out to everything. And I 100% believe he didn't mean that in a condescending way, but it is genuinely true. You're either creating a product, a good, a service, or you're the one consuming it. And I'm just at this point tired of being the consumer. I'm tired of being in second place. I want to be the one in charge. I want to be the one that is in control, and not just of certain things. It's not a, I've never been a control freak, nothing like that, but just in control of my own life, to finally say, you know, I decide who I want to be. I do what I want to do. I will become who I want to become. So now that all of that's out the way, I bought a new journal. I like the ones like this that are dotted, and not just because people have said things about bullet journals or such, but just, I don't know, something about it is interesting. And it wasn't until recently I kind of like if you can tell here how I've kind of organized a little bit. I know I don't have much, but I plan on filling that in as I go. I have, so that was a breakdown for day. Then here I have some of the goals I have and my calendar. As you can tell, you know, this isn't perfect. I'm not, you know, if you can tell, like, here's my introduction. I'm not very neat at writing, none of those things, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like this isn't there or that I don't make mistakes. You know, I'm a human. I hope I'd make mistakes, because then that's something I can improve upon. But I want to reinvent my life. That's really, and this is what I've titled this journal, you know, how I'm going to reinvent my life. And this is part of that. Starting this channel is going to be a part of that. I hope that I can reinvent my life. I hope that by starting this channel, you know, at least there's something that's holding me accountable. I plan on uploading daily, uploading progress, a couple of my goals, just easy ones that I can chart the progress on, that I've written down. Wake up at 5 a.m. I did that today, and I want to do that consistently for this month. Not just this month, but for a while. So then I have weigh 140 pounds. So that goes along with working out. So I've always been a skinny guy. I'm really thin, you know, and not that there's anything wrong with that, but that's something I want to improve upon. I just, for myself, I just want to work out. I just want to not get bigger, but I have this vision of an aesthetic version of myself. I'm not too heavy into bodybuilding or nothing like that. You know, I play sports, and but I, just for myself, you know, just for my health and all of that, I want to read. I've been trying to, I want to have read a total of 14 books this month. And that's not for only this month. That's for since the beginning of January. So I wanted, one of my goals, and it wasn't a New Year's resolution, because I really don't like New Year's resolutions, but it's one of those things where I want to read a book a week minimum, and I've kind of lost track of that through work and school. But I want to hop back on that, because one of the things I've realized is I don't have much time. Well, not that I don't have much time, but I actually have more time than I think. I just spend it watching videos or doing dumb things. So instead of doing all that, I want to replace it with things that are progressive, and reading books is one of those. Then just journaling, keeping up with this bullet journal. Cold showers, that's something I actually implemented a while back, and I still take cold showers. And I'll probably make another video on the benefits, the pros and the cons of that, because there are so many cons I did not expect. And maybe it's just me, but I'm gonna put it out there in case any of you have tried it or want to try it, and see if you could relate to any of my cons. No cell phone use, no social media, entertainment, etc., etc. I'm not too big on cell phone use. I don't have any social media. I'll probably start that now with this video, so at least maybe some of my viewers, or if you even watch this video, you guys could follow me. But I've never really liked social media. Outside of that, though, YouTube and just these rabbit holes and just watching so many videos, like I said, of people doing these things kind of has detracted me from accomplishing things in my life. They're doing it, so it's a little dopamine rush that, like, ooh, I'm gonna do it, and then nothing ever gets done. So I'm finally kind of just hoping to cut it out. Other than recording these videos, which I'm doing on my phone, I don't plan on doing anything else. And yeah, that's that for that. Going out by myself. This is a big one just because I have friends. I have a good handful of people I consider really close, but they're not within my immediate area. They're an hour away, 2 hours away, 4 hours away, and I think I just want to be comfortable going out by myself, taking myself out. Just yesterday, when I went to the beach and being me and myself and just walking and spending time with myself and my thoughts, it was very peaceful and very calming. And maybe one more thing I'd probably add would be meditating, just because of the benefits and just because of what, like, I've just been interested in anything really that can improve my health, my spirituality, and yeah, I mean, that's what it's been. So, if you watch this, thank you. I just realized I recorded this vertically, and I mean, maybe it matters, maybe it doesn't, but I just wanted to record this just to have it and just to start on my journey of how I'm going to reinvent my life, because lately this has not been it. Lately I've not been as happy as I should be, not as content, and I've seen little sparks of what I could be, and I just want to take it and run with it. We only have one life, and it's the only one we get, so why waste it? Why live a life that I'm not happy with, that I'm not content with? At least if I die within the next couple of months, hopefully not, clearly, but if I were to, at least I was progressing towards something. At least I was going towards something. At least I was trying, and I died putting up a fight, saying that, hey, this isn't who I want to end up as. Rather growing and living a life leading towards who I want to be. So thank you very much, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.